Thank you for meeting with us today. Our team represents the digital advertising agency for TD Bank, and we have prepared a programmatic advertising strategy to support the launch of TD Auto Insurance, TD's digital fast insurance product. In this presentation, we will briefly explain how programmatic advertising works and why it is the most effective approach for reaching TD's target customers. Programmatic advertising uses automated tools to buy ads in real time, reach the right people, and improve results. This makes it a great match for TD Auto Insurance because the whole product is digital and customers search for it online. We will also explain how this strategy can increase TD's brand awareness, improve visibility in important markets, and help attract more new customers in a faster and more efficient way. Our presentation will cover a brief overview of the product, the positioning strategy, 2 target markets, where the campaign will be launched, channels and budget allocation, total budget, key financial objectives, and the final summary. Let's start with the product overview. TD Auto Insurance is a digital fast auto insurance product designed to offer Canadians a simple, fast, and highly accessible insurance experience. Unlike traditional providers that rely heavily on phone calls or in-person appointments, TD Auto Insurance allows customers to complete the entire process online, from getting a quote to managing their policy. The product includes several core features that make it especially appealing to today's digital consumer. Instant online quotes, which allows users to complete the process from any device. Competitive premiums, especially for safe drivers. Telematics-based pricing for lower rates, which uses driving data, aligning naturally with the data-driven targeting in programmatic ads. Bundled savings when combined with TD Home Insurance. 24/7 claims assistance and customer service, and easy digital claims submission. Because the entire customer journey from research to purchase is digital, this product aligns extremely well with a programmatic advertising approach. The goal of this campaign is not only to increase awareness of the new offering, but also attract high-intent insurance shoppers who are actively comparing prices online. With focused programmatic targeting, we plan to bring more people to TD's quote page, improve their online experience, and increase the number of customers who sign up. Here is our positioning statement. TD Auto Insurance offers modern, flexible, and transparent coverage for Canadians who want a fast and digital insurance grounded in experience by the trust of TD Bank. Why this positioning works? First of all, strong brand trust. TD Bank is one of Canada's most reliable financial institutions. Secondly, digital convenience. Many insurance companies still ask customers to call for quotes. TD's online digital fast system makes the process easier and gives TD an advantage. Thirdly, personalized pricing. Safe drivers can get cheaper rates because TD uses telematics to adjust prices based on how they drive. Fourth one is bundling advantage. Customers can save significantly by combining TD Auto and Home Insurance. And the final one is seamless experience. Claims, quotes, and customer service are integrated into one digital ecosystem. This positions TD Auto Insurance as simple, affordable, and technologically advanced.
Now we'll talk about the channels and budget allocation. With the channels, we have decided to go with 5 channels. So the first is programmatic display. We are assigning 30% of the total budget to this channel. So this is an essential channel where launching TD Auto Insurance as a new digital first product. A real world example of this can be seen with Ontario government, which uses display ads on news channels like CBC and Global to reach large scale audiences. The second mode of channel that we are selecting is programmatic video. So we are assigning 25% of the total budget to this because video delivers high engagement and a strong recall. So we have more video memory than more text memory. So we can see in the insurance industry as well that Intact Insurance does this very well by using YouTube and CTV to boost the engagement. The third mode of channel that we have is paid social media, for which we are assigning 15% of the total budget. Its purpose is to target newcomers and young drivers who spend most of their time on platforms like TikTok and Instagram. TD is already strong on social media as TD Bank actively uses TikTok and Instagram campaigns. Then we are focusing on search engine marketing, which we also call search engine optimization. We are allocating 20% of the total budget since it allows us to capture high intent shoppers who are actively searching for auto insurance options. One of the main examples for this mode is Aviva. If you go to Google and search for auto insurance, you will come across Aviva. So we want to replace Aviva with TD auto insurance. And the last is retargeting, which is 10%. So retargeting means focusing on unfinished quotes to bringing users back to complete the process. This strategy is used by Allstate Insurance, which retargets people who abandon quotes, resulting in higher policy completion rate. Then are looking at the total budget. The total budget is 1.5 million. Now breaking down the total budget, the display is 450,000. For video, we are giving 375,000. For SEM, we are giving 300,000. For social media, 225,000, and for retargeting, 150,000. What we are going to achieve by allocating this budget is also timed in over 3 months. For month 1, we are focusing on increasing the awareness about the product. It is entirely focused on building presence, where display and video together drive 4 to 6 million impressions, laying the foundation for recognition in Ontario and newcomer heavy areas. This early push ensures our audiences see TD Insurance repeatedly, making the brand a little more familiar before they begin shopping. Then the second month is the engagement month, where SEM and social media would work together to lift quote requests by up to 15,000. This happens because users start actively comparing premiums and researching insurers. The month 3 focuses on conversion. So here the quotes and the retargeting would work, where the old users would be brought back to the system and who did not complete their quotes before, and the new quotes would also be achieved because we have done awareness and engagement in the previous months. This final month is projected to generate over 4,000 new policy holders, completing the customer journey efficiently. Overall, our strategy builds momentum step by step, where the visibility is quite wide, there's strong engagement and meaningful conversions at the end.
Well, I'm going to explain the targeted markets, and our first target market is young urban drivers aged between 21 to 30, and these are early career professionals, students living in Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, and Calgary, earning somewhere around 35k to 75k, and they fall into present segments like urban achievers, young metro mix, well-tellers. They are heavy mobile users. As we know that young generation is using mobile a lot, and for everything, not about the insurance, but for if they want to get new clothes, they want to get food, and they will always prefer to first check on the mobile phones. So it's a plus point because TD is providing online services, as my earlier my teammates mentioned this, and they do most their research online, right? And constantly compare insurance quotation. They are price sensitive due to high premiums, and they trust major financial institution. And when it comes to the trust, obviously TD is the best choice, I believe, and maybe you also believe it. And our second target is newcomers to Canada. Like a lot of people came Canada to come to Canada to work, to study, and they age between somewhere around 22 to 40, and found in settlement hub like GTA, Vancouver, Calgary, and the present group newcomers, music, multicultural, and fresh start families show their rely heavily on Google, YouTube, tutorial searches, and community groups when searching for services. So usually they are not very techy people, because it includes late 30s and 40-year-old people. So they prefer to gain knowledge by YouTube tutorials or maybe Google search videos, right? And they need to auto insurance immediately after arriving. As everybody knows, according to Canadian government law, you cannot drive vehicle without insurance. So it's a urgent need kind of. So value simple onboarding and prefer trusted brands, and this makes TD Bank a natural choice, and programmatic advertising help us reach them right when they are actively searching. Well, if I talk about the place strategy, so it's national plus regional focus. For place, the campaign runs nationally, but we have a heavier focus on regions where our target audience are most concentrated, like GTA, Vancouver, Calgary, and Montreal. And these cities have highest density of both young drivers as well as newcomers, and which makes our spend more efficient and increase conversion potential. And in the last, I would like to let you know why this strategy works. So the approach works because it targets region with the strongest demand and align directly with the prison postal data. And by concentrating impression in these areas, we minimize wasted spend and support TD's nationwide brand presence, while still reaching the users most likely to convert.
So now that we have talked about our target markets and launch plan, let's focus on what we want to achieve with this campaign. So our campaign basically has 5 objectives. First would be revenue growth. So we are planning to generate around $8 million in premium revenue in the first year. So this would be a strong financial goal that highlights that value of a digital focused approach. Then the second will be market share expansion. So that here we want to increase TD's auto insurance presence in Ontario and British Columbia, because these are like high potential regions and we are aiming to get like 3% of it from there. So it also has strong demand and growth impact would be significant for these. Then the third would be lead generation. So here we are targeting like over 40,000 quote requests from online channels, because like as our users are young, so they are more inclined towards like online resources like Instagram and TikTok, as my teammate said. Then our third lead generation would be we are targeting like 40,000 quote requests from online channels. This means that our ads should not only create awareness but also push users to take real-time action, because we are focusing more on leads. Then our fourth would be customer acquisition. So the leads we have generated from our third lead generation thing, we are planning to get like potential 4,000 to 4,800 customers. Those would be our actual policy holders. This will show that our programmatic tactics are reliable and they are driving business results. Then the last would be brand visibility. So for any company, a brand visibility plays a very significant role. So we are focusing on brand visibility. We want TD Insurance to become a familiar and trusted option, especially among newcomers and suburban drivers, because they are mostly looking for reliable and affordable coverage. So overall, these 5 objectives, these will help us to measure our success clearly and prove how well the digital campaign performs. Then we move on to next slide. So that would be summary and with the strategy. So the keeping all these goals in mind, we are focusing that there are few reasons that these strategy would work for us. First would be the product itself, because it's very strong, because we are like doing it all digitally, and mostly our targeted users, they are more active on digital platforms. So it offers digital access backed by TD's bank trust, as TD has a very good reputation, as my teammate said, and so the trust and reputation will help us build a real value brand. Second would be clear positioning. So here we need to have like fast and transparent and affordable positioning, because like in today's world people are looking for more reliable brand, because like positioning matters a lot. So transparency and affordability will get us more potential customers. With that, next we'll be focusing on like 2 high value target markets, and both segments, they are highly active online and regularly compare insurance options. So with our ads, which we'd be using in social media, they will help us reach people actively who are interested in switching or buying the coverage. So we can like get some users from other brands also, so we can switch them to convert them to our company. Also, then we will have a full funnel programmatic plan. This also covers like awareness, engagement, and conversion, as our main goal is to get high conversion rate. So we are focusing on this more. This means that we will be reaching users at every stage, and we will try to bring them closer to our signing up process. This full funnel program will also help us to display video that we would be streaming on social media, and also retargeting. That would be the main aim for us. Then our budget allocation is smart and efficient, as we have like seen in our budget slide. So we spread it across 3 months to build momentum and retarget interested shoppers and track progress clearly. Then finally, we are, for any business, the ROI is very important. So we'll be focusing on ROI potential, because it is measurable, and optimization for real-time data. So overall, our plan is to design and derive awareness, convert leads, and grow TD's auto insurance business in this competitive market. So our team is confident that this digital launch will help us and help TD Auto Insurance to reach right customers, grow quickly, and stay competitive in a market that keeps shifting online. So yes, we are excited about the results this programmatic strategy deliver, and we are happy to answer any questions if you guys have.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.